I told you I was running out of intro gags. I told you about them gags, bro. Welcome back to Game Wolf Plays Heretic. E3M4 Azure Fortress. Now this one's cool because not only do we have a secret exit, but it has the same theme as the cathedral. So obviously this is going to be one of the better levels, in my opinion. It's quite something, I have to say. Anytime that cathedral music comes up, you know shit's gonna go down. I tend to like penultimate levels, even though this is kind of too early for that. And like fortresses and stuff, as opposed to the very final dungeons, which are just kind of a onslaught of things. Oh, the ones that really make you think. Like that one towards the end of Super Mario 3. Yeah, we're gonna just not deal with that right now, because of the sorcerers. I'll deal with them the moment when I open up their walls. Pick the ring on the way down. Oh my god, this is really important. I'll try it again later. But, then this floor will already be down. It might be a little tougher to get. Unless wings are here. I don't know. Snaking it up. Oh, look, now the water walls are moving. Look, it's a marquee of Ocean Software. Yeah. Sorry, Ocean Software. You're not that appealing. Though you are interesting. You know what I do like? That's Ocean or whatever that thing is. With, like, the cranberry juice provider. I like cranberry juice. It helps me pee. Now I've let these guys free. I decided to let them free because, A, I want the 2 in power, and I want what's over on the other side, I think, too. Which might be Wings of Wrath, actually. So let's clobber all of them with the Dragon Claw, as you do. Definitely a good spot with scatter enemies like that. And it was the Wings of Wrath. So, if for some reason you missed that ring, you can go get it. Otherwise, don't really need the wings. Not really. Do. Are there iron liches in this level? You better believe it. So be careful. Careful! SpongeBob, careful! Oh god. What's going on over here? This is the main hall. There's like a little tiny throne with the crossbow on it. Just be careful when you go down the stairs, because things are bound to happen. I can't believe we just have another zone of gargoyles. It's almost as if they want me to waste some time blasting them with my pistol-like weapon. It's all part of the strategy, okay? I always wonder if I deconstruct the things I like because I care. Oh no, I picked up a silver shield even though I had a good amount of level 2 shield. Oh no. So painful. That did something. Ah, Shadow Sphere. Yes, definitely want this. But wait. Open it again. There we go. Don't you hate when that stair you step on opens the wall behind you and then you're like, hey. And then the WB Frog comes out to taunt you because no one believes he's real. It's kind of like having Bill Murray visit. No one will ever know. Once again using that doodad with the gargoyle holding the torch. I don't know if you've seen this interesting horse texture. It's probably in the last episode, but yeah, I like it. Can I get a bag of a hold? Thank you. How about a bag of assaulting, where he just uses a blunt object? Or bag of molding, because that's what happened when I left it here. Let's pick this door, because, I don't know, both doors go to the same area. Okay, so Torch and Shadow Sphere is a good combo here. Because one, it's dark exactly where these knights are, and then the knights just can't hit me. The Ophidian's hitting me, because he's a jerk. It's all the way on the side there, so I can kind of ignore him. I'd rather just do this with these guys, because this is funny. I'm just standing here pointing and be like, haha, you can't fight back. You can't even melee me, haha. Oh, I think I hear some saber claws. Yeah, I just realized a saber claw makes a stock effect sound that sounds like something I've heard in like a Power Rangers stock footage or something. You know what I mean? It's like, it's one of those sounds. Also, they're fighting each other. But where? Saberclaws end up fighting the Ophidians a lot. I wonder if there's some kind of rivalry there between the Scorpions and the Snakes. I imagine there would be. It's kind of cool. So, how many things do you know about with Azure in them? It's just a fancy blue. I was just playing some Skyward Sword, and I thought to myself, what would I call Zelda's Bluebird if they'd call Link's Red One the Crimson Loftwing? And I've come to the conclusion it is the Azure Loftwing, in my opinion. There's other blue words you could use, but that's the one I think would work. And no, not Sapphire, because then we would use Ruby. I'm thinking here. Yeah, so that was a basic secret, which I believe I missed the first time I played this game, because it's just off to the side like that and nowhere important. So in this case, that's where the clue is in the structure rather than the lights. You ever think about level design? Like, really think about it? You know, people say how games are like artsy, but that's usually in referring to like narrative or art or music. But what about the performance art, the actual level design itself? I don't mean like point A to point B. I mean like subtle communication of code from the developer to the player. Easy example, when you're playing Super Mario Brothers and there's a staircase with a flag. Without knowing, it's communicating to you that you should jump on top of the flag without explicitly telling you so. And it reinforces that by giving you more points on top of the flag. When you get lower points on the bottom of the flag, then it's like, oh, maybe the stairs mean I have to jump on the top. So that's what I mean by level design as an art. I think a lot of modders don't quite get that. Not that you would need any people to understand it. I'm just saying you need to understand the viewpoint of the person playing it. Which is why I can tolerate a lot of bullshit, actually. It's exactly the same reason why I tolerate people even if I don't like them. So I can play a lot of shitty games, too. It's more fun for me that way. And maybe more fun for you when you're not playing. Maybe. Oh yeah, that secret is obvious. I just had to push the pillar with a trident on it. It's a good enough reason to get a tune of power, I would think. Let me know if I'm being too quiet in these videos, by the way. I was looking over them, but the closed captioning picked them up, so I'm assuming it's okay. Just let me know of any technical apropos or faux pas, okay? Excellent. Oh, we got that interesting brass texture again. So yeah, if I didn't kill those mummies over there, they'd be shooting me through the wall, because the wall is one of the situations where it's like a lens of truth wall that doesn't exist. See, there's that Zelda reference again. You did it again! Almost like I might have Zelda LP sometime. Yes, actually, maybe. Just not right now. It's due to open-endedness, actually, which is why I haven't done them right yet. But I have plans for them. Oh, we have plans. There's plenty of Zelda for everybody. Especially the one follower who followed me, because I think he liked Zelda a lot, and I'm like, alright man, you like the Zelda, I give you some Zelda. But usually top-down Zelda. Except for Ocarina of Time Zelda. When we get more mods of that, that'd be great. Why am I going on this tangent? I think it's just because this level is huge. That means I've got huge guts. Actually, gorillas have huge guts. That's what I was reading about their diet and how they're not meat eaters and yet they're super strong. It has to do with the length of their guts and the bacteria that absorbs the protein from the plants. So, I guess the moral of the story is ape shit. That's why they call it going ape shit. That's exactly why. I've solved it! Wow, that's the greatest thing I've said all video. Okay. So we have the green key. If we start going the other way, there'll be some darkness, which I'm going to use a torch on. I use a lot of torches in this level. There's a lot of darkness. It was a good show. Remember the 90s? N64. It was a good console. Remember Pokemon? It was a good show. Anyway. My goal, apparently, is to just unload every single thing I've ever heard in my life. To be recorded live on the internet. Fucking Christ, man. That's terrible. Look, a chaos device. Yay. There's no order device. Boo. Actually, it's not... shouldn't even be called that, considering it always does the same thing. I guess it's because you have no way of explaining a teleporter. But maybe it still invokes chaos theory based on which level you're in. I also wonder if you use a chaos device. Look at all these fucking secrets right now. Damn. But yeah, I'd have to try it using a chaos device in multiplayer to see if it takes you to a random spawn point, or if it takes you to where you actually spawned before you die. Yeah, I turned around and that wall opened, and now we got ourselves another teleporter that leads to an enchanted shield, and the enchanted shield bone leads to the morph's ovum bone. Holy shit. And we're back in the main hallway. That was a lot of secrets. If you got one, you're bound to get the rest. That's all I gotta say. So make that stare your make that dark stare in this place your priority. Wonder if that's what I even titled this level, is based on the darkness of the stairs. Maybe not. Look, those weird dragons in cage, but fuck that, check these out. I found a use for the wings of wrath for this level. I've decided I'm just gonna float like the Iron Liches do and be right at their level. They're a little too far away from my flamethrower at the moment, which is why I'm using the Hell Staff. Also, regular use of the Hell Staff could be used if I never always had a tune of power every 5 minutes. I'm gonna kill these guys here now. I had some eggs. That was probably a good time to use them. Yeah, I figure I'll just fly around, hit them here, because eventually those walls are gonna open up. On opposite sides, oddly enough. Did I mention the secret levels in this level? Yeah, that's around this area. In fact, I think this might have been the first secret exit I found. The first time I played Heretic, because it just showed up. It's not too hard to find, I gather. Because like the first one, you'd think it's hard to find because you wouldn't think a wall would open. There's no indicator. And in episode 2, the secret. What was that glacier? Yeah, episode 2 is like that too, where the wall just opens in another place that you don't go back to, you don't think to. But this one makes it pretty clear. It's another torch zone. Oh, and a good hourglass zone, since we get a line of these folks. A line. Especially on the same cost. That's a good use of your bombs. But yeah, you enter that alcove and everything rises up, and we got some ammunition. Good hallway, I guess. What are the costs of the hallway? $350. That's right. $350 USD. But it was worth a lot more in '94. So by inflation, it'd be like what? $50? I don't know. Changing values for reasons is weird. Try to remember, money's more psychology than math. Anyway, flame orbs. Did I flame orb some of them? That's probably why, because I had Inferno orb rolling around. It's like, okay, let me use the rocket launcher thing on something. I'm going to keep calling it the rocket launcher. You can't stop me. It's pretty much a rocket launcher. Remember this crusher? Yeah. It could have had a chance to kill me any day now. That's terrible, and you should feel terrible. Yes, I do. Look, I crossed over back to another area, which I used a torch. Regular access behind that door, by the way. I will show it off. I will show the exact exit point, but that's basically where it is. It's behind that wall. Doop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop. The other exit's in over there. I don't remember what opens up the wall, but I do remember that it's a very simple matter. So just work with me. Also, we got more word dragons there. That the secrets are very worthless on this difficulty level that they have there, but they're there. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that I like to say things over and over again to give you a sense of familiarity and a formulaic nonsense at which you can feel cozy and comfortable. Or it could be just me using dialogue, because sometimes you have to use words the same way more than once to get the point across, or just to relate. So, think not of repetition, because sometimes when we take the roads most traveled, that's the way to determine where the less ones are. Just based on memory. It's true, you know. That's usually how a guy like me can branch out into other topics. Besides being what I would think is betrayal of the default guy. I don't like being the default guy, by the way. I do like blending in. I do not like being the default guy. It might feel that way to me sometimes, but I'm not the default guy. Those walls just open up. That Phoenix Rod is there, telling you, use me, please. That wall by the Phoenix Rod will open up shortly. And we'll come back for its secret exit. In fact, if you looked at the map just then, it's probably going to open up. This switch, I believe, opens it up. We'll come back. Either it opened that up or it opened the exit up. I'm guessing it opened the exit up too. So, kind of just opened up both, didn't it? I'm not too sure, though. It could have opened after I approached the exit, like the first two secret level entrances. Sure seemed like that way. I sure do like super slow-ass lifts. Yeah. Hey, did you know in Doom 2 the doors move fast? Yeah, I got tired of waiting around using the Chaos device. Did you know the doors in Doom 2 can move faster than the doors in Doom 1? Did you know that the doors are not opening through the side? There's some other FPS games that will do that in this style. We'll get there. So there's the regular exit. Screw that. It was even just guarded by a lone mage, so you know it just feels wrong. He's usually the guy guarding the exit too, I've noticed. Like on it, if you take like a poll and you ask which enemy is likeliest to guard the exit, it's usually that guy. Out I run of things to talk about to your face. That place just opened up. Now let's see what's behind. More of these guys. See, there's more of them. That means the exit is more important. But what do the secret levels mean in terms of plot? I don't really know. Actually, why are there secret levels? I know why they're in Mario World, because of different paths, but here it's more like...
Yeah, it's you gotta unlock it, and there's like extra content.
Maybe that's it. Replay value. We've kind of metastized that and decided to look for the secret levels the moment they're present. Much of it like a lot of achieving things. So next time, we will go to the secret level. The secret levels, okay. Seen better. It's alright though. See ya.